your hosts, Sunny and Lola.
Hey guys, it's Lola here, and today, if you can't already tell by the guy in the box, I have a new 2017 My Life As from Walmart boy doll. So, long story short, one of my major tips for those of you who are bargain hunters is to always, and I'm telling you this, I'm waving my finger, make sure that you check the price. So whether that's on a scanning app or whether you ask an employee working in the department. But he was actually, I don't know if he was supposed to be on clearance or not. I suspect that he wasn't and somebody put him there. But he was actually on the clearance rack with some of the original boy dolls. And they had a couple of the Caucasian ones and then the African American one here. So they had a couple of the different ones. And they were marked down to 13. At least that's what the tag said. I know some of the Walmarts were marking them down to 7. But the tag said 13. And so I got really excited. I was like, oh, you know. So I asked a Walmart employee. And because it was sitting next to the clearance, it was the only one. And we went and checked actually in the My Life display. It was the only one. They gave him to us for 13. Now that doesn't happen in every case. But always make sure that you check. Because he was scanning 13. I don't know why. But make sure you always check on those things. Because you never know what kind of deals you might miss. Unless you double check or scan it or ask. So that is my number one pro tip when it comes to 18-inch dolls. And especially buying at stores like Walmart. Sometimes they mark the prices down. You don't realize it. Here is his box. So he has the same kind of color scheme with his box. But you can see he's dressed differently than the original. And I'll show you when we get him out of the package. But he actually has like a reddish brown tint to his hair. And he's really cute. We did not buy the original Caucasian version. But this one was soaked because they were in the same outfits this guy was. And we could never really find that one in our area. But this guy is just too cute not to pass up. And they do also have a blonde boy out, I believe. So I'm hoping that maybe we'll get even more skin tones and hairstyles. Maybe like a Hispanic looking one. Or like a different style. Because I know that like the way that his haircut is cut and like the African American doll, they have the same hairstyles. So I'm hoping that we get more versatility in the future. But look at him. He's so cute. And it says, my life as an outdoorsy boy. It says, spending time in the great outdoors is the best. I love breathing the fresh air and being out in nature, especially overnight. Hashtag sleeping under the stars. Hiking with my friends is great fun. Oh, look at that outfit. So stay tuned for another video because we do have some outfits that we have as well. So you can check out My Life As Dolls. And he is super cool. It says not to get his hair wet here. This disclaimer is like, don't get my hair wet. Use hair dryers or flat irons. But I have used just the tiniest bit of misting to work with their hair and everything. Usually you don't have to do it with My Life dolls though. So I'm going to get him out of the box and I will be right back. Okay, so here he is out of the package. And overall, like, upon first impressions, number one, I love Walmart's packaging because he has one rubber band around his neck and one around his feet. And so that's like the best thing ever. But I do really like him. His hair looks reddish off camera. And I wonder if that's like this specific doll or if it's like that for all of them. But on camera it looks a lot darker. And so his face has a very little face paint to it. Just his eyebrows and his lips. And it looks like he might have a little bit of definition there around his eye. Like a line. I don't know. Do you guys see that? And so his eyes are a dark brown. And they do not close. So if you lay him down, you're pretending like he's sleeping. Like out under the stars. Unless he's looking at the stars, you probably should like turn him on his side or like put a face mask on him. Because that would get to be pretty creepy. Like, good night. And his eyes are wide open. But anyway, so his outfit's really cool. And I like the quality of it. I think their quality is definitely going up. I'm not going to take it off because we've shown these dolls in a previous video. But he does have some articulation just at his shoulder. So he can move up and down. And then at his hip, he can kick up, back. So he has some, but he can barely, goodness, he can't really sit very well in these pants. So for me, this doll will probably be more of a display doll because he just doesn't have a lot of versatility. But his outfit's pretty cool. He's got an orange vest, and it is really good quality. It's not like some of the outfits I've seen in the past where I put them on once and they rip. It's very good quality. So My Life is definitely stepping up their game. But it's an orange vest, and I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's like that kind of slicker jacket material. And it does actually zip, which is really, really cool. He is on tan khaki kind of pants. So, which I would imagine, you know, him going out into the yard or out in the outdoors, you know, he'd want to be comfortable. They have like pockets on the side, or one pocket on the side actually. I was like, they got pockets. There's one pocket. There's one pocket on the side, which makes me think, and they kind of feel like a cargo material, so it makes me think he's wearing like cargo pants. And then he is wearing these gray hiking boots. And so real quick, give me just a moment. I'm going to set up the other boys and do a quick little comparison. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I've got all the guys set up here. And, ooh, you just got a peek at the living room, the messy studio area. But the thing I'm going to tell you I love about these My Life dolls is look at these two faces, okay? There is a difference in the face mold. And for some collectors, it's not a big deal. But for me, I want to see a difference because everybody has a different face shape and look and hair texture and just general appearance. And so I think it's really cool. And you can see if you look a little bit closer, his face is a little bit bigger, it seems like. This guy's right here. And if you have name suggestions, definitely comment down below. But I absolutely love the difference in face mold. I think that's amazing. But in comparison to our generation and American Girl boy dolls, I'll tell you the biggest difference is the vinyl, number one, and number two, these two guys have soft bodies, so they're a little more huggable. And this guy right here has all vinyl. Now the clothes do work with most of the dolls. I would not leave the My Life clothes on your American Girl for very long just because in the past I've had some issues with the My Life clothes staining. And so hopefully they fix that. I haven't had any trouble with the most recent, or the boy set from last Christmas. But just be aware of that, you know, keep an eye on that. But Logan is, if you're not familiar with American Girl, a reuse of the Kaya face mold. And so I think that's cool. But can you imagine what it would have been like if they'd used a different face mold? To my knowledge, this is the first time they've used Raphael's face mold. Now, definitely correct me in the comments below if I am. But the closest to his face mold that I could find was a doll that I picked up about 6 or 8 months ago named Nia. So that's the closest I could find. But to me, it looks like he has a different face mold. But overall, I do really like him. I wish that they'd done a little something different to his hair, because I feel like it kind of looks just really shaggy. So I'm hoping maybe I can style it a little bit. But you know, I never thought about it until now. But he is an outdoorsy kind of guy. So, you know, his hair might be a little more choppy and rugged. But anyway, so I'm getting off topic here. That is all I have for you. But if you like this video and you think he is adorable, which he is, give it a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button below or in the top right corner up here. Just stay tuned for some other awesome videos coming really soon. And in the comments below, leave me some name suggestions and also tell me what you think of him in comparison to the other guy dolls. Do you like the American Girl boy doll or the Our Generation, or do you like the My Life? So leave me a comment below and let me know. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much for watching. See you in tomorrow's video. Bye!